go live over there. Yeah, there's like I saw like 6 or 7 of them, so I might get up early, get some coffee, or there it goes. Okay, or get some tea, and then go hit up some yard sales here in California because we have pretty good weather right now. It's kind of hot actually. Get some tea. Then there's kind of a lot of them, at least in this area. So did anybody have a show today? A lot of campers and boats for sale, really, in your area? I haven't really noticed or looked, but I bet you, yeah. Well, a lot of people have just cut back, and now that you told me that, I bet you anything I'm going to see a whole bunch of them. Yeah. I've seen a lot of like people in like on my Facebook marketplace and stuff, people like flipping a ton of furniture. Yeah, a ton of vintage or antiques. I've seen a lot of that. Oh, that reminds me, my antique dealer, I gotta go see what's going on with her. Yeah. Oh, they're not renewing your lease? Oh, that sucks. You're close to 2 marinas and about so you're gonna see it more often than everybody else. I'm close to like a big like a marina and two big campgrounds, but I haven't really noticed that. Oh, you're selling the furniture. Have you found a place to move to yet? I hope you have a wherever you decide to go, I hope you find an affordable place and quick. That's a good one you like. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I know oh yeah, that does remind me of a couple people I know are selling a bunch of stuff. Actually, one of my friends is closing her. She had a vintage store and she's like, I'm closing it. It's been so slow. I told her, don't maybe not close your store, come and sell and whatnot. She's like, I don't want to ship. That's a lot of work. So I totally get that. I told her I'll help you. You could, I mean, I don't know when I would have time. No, and the cost of moving is nuts, but I'm saying, yeah, one day at a time. Try not to think about that because you never know if some miracle will come through, you know. I can't imagine having to move right now though. Yeah, the cost of it, like here in California, the rent is insane. Like if you have to lease a place, it's like my mom lives in a town that it's a movie studio town, so um there is there is like high rent and they're paying like 3 grand to 4,500 a month for a house, which is like, yeah, no, thank you. Hello, Aura. How are you doing? What's up, YouTube friend? What's up? Really, little leaf? Is that all you got? Yeah, what are you gonna send me? Pizza? No, I'm not hungry. Uh, I know. Are you gonna move like close by in your town, or are you gonna stay local? Or move to another town. So if you're over there watching on YouTube, there's a chat here and whatnot. So you guys don't get to see it and whatnot doesn't get to see yours. But yeah, nighttime. Yeah, it's okay. Hey, listen, we gotta have fun, right? But we can be kind for sure. I know people get offended, right? It's all good. Well, I don't think it matters what a person is, what color they are. That doesn't matter. I don't deal with any of that stuff. So if that's where you're headed, you could have a good night. I'm talking to a friend on YouTube, so yeah. Another town that's less expensive, hopefully. Yeah, believe it or not. Oh, I believe it. That's crazy though, right? I mean, it's great if you're the owner of the property and you got to rent it out, but it's not so great when you've got to pay it. Come on, you two. You know that I don't deal with any of that. It doesn't matter what a person looks like to me. Yeah, I can't. I forgot, Amy, that you're there. I won't say what state, but everybody's accepted as long as you're a nice person. Well, you know what? That's your right to choose so. Yeah, another town that's less expensive. I know. Over here, like I mean, because it's LA, so rent varies, but I know a few friends. Actually, my sister just moved. I don't know what she pays, but I know a friend that lives by her, and they're basic for everything, electricity, depending on what time of year, rent, water, trash is like over 3 grand a month. It's a lot. It's too much. In my neighborhood, I don't know what the rent is. It's probably 2,100 to like 2,600 is my guess. Yeah. Well, I hope you find a good place. You live in a block? Where are you from? Or oh, you're in Asia. What part of Asia? I'm so mellow tonight. I was actually watching a movie. I was watching a movie and playing music videos with my family. And then I was like, I better go live. And I came over here and sat down at 11. It was like 11:30, and I couldn't get OBS to connect. I did finally get it to connect, but it wasn't connecting to YouTube. I don't know why that is. You're just joking. You're from the block in Chicago. Chicago. You like the hot dogs? Do you like hot dogs? That's kind of a bad question. You hope so too. You've been packing. My daughter is 16 with autism, and my dad lives with me. Oh, girl. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I hope it's easy and they're able to help you. Yeah. You're welcome. You know? Yeah, we never know what our friends are going through. Just kindness goes truly a long way. What's up, funky girly chick? How you doing? What's up, Tiger Rose? Hello, Jenny. If I don't say your name, let's see. Sometimes it refreshes, so there was a few people and I can't see them now. Um, TRG was funny. Don't jinx yourself. I probably will now, huh? Yeah. No, it's not really a dump. You're okay, but thank you for acknowledging that. Yeah. Yeah, you know how I am on my streams, so I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. So, was today just like the fastest, longest, but yet shortest day? We don't we don't got hot dogs. Oh, is that where you live? Oh, you live on Oak Block in Chicago? Raid, raid, raid. Wait, where's the raid button? Oh, my raid is all messed up. There it is. I'm a mess. Oh, wait, a trip down Betty Lane. My eyesight's like so bad right now. Welcome in, friends. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. You love it? Awesome. I wanted to just do something different. I use OBS, so anyway, tell you and you alone. Let us know what you sell and how your show was. I hope it was a good one. I appreciate you bringing your friends over here. Oh, that's so weird. I just literally posted that. There it is. As somewhere it just pops out the thing. There we go. I love your name. A trip down Betty Lane. That's really cute. So what do you sell? Let's click on your profile. Let's check it out. And if you just jumped in here first time, oh, you're an artist. Art Funky Finds, mystery boxes. Awesome. So your next show is, oh, that's cute. I like your thumbnail. So I just bookmarked your show. Shop the shelves, chat and hang, do whatever. Pottery, home decor, and art. Very cool. Well, I know we already follow each other. Oh, that's so awesome. I love that. That's really cool. After your great grandmother. I love that when I hear stuff like that because I'm really into genealogy and family history. So when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, that is so awesome. Yeah, it's so, so nice. You sell fun, funky art and vintage. Come join the Betty Lane train. I love it. So you do your own train. That's really smart. I love that. I do my own trains. I do raids. I mean, myself and I raid train. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. I appreciate it. Train of one, choo choo, and all my friends, right? All my passengers. Absolutely. So tonight we're just kind of hanging out. We're gonna chat. If you have any questions, let me know. I yeah. So what I do is I am doing a 365 project right now where I go live every single day, which it's 365 Ds in a year, right? Because I do my little marketing spin. So I've gone live for 315 days in a row. Actually, today's my 315th. So I have 50 more to the goal, 50 more Ds to the goal, which means I've streamed for 315 days in a row, which is wild. Yeah, so some days I'm selling. A lot of days in the beginning, like I think the first 6 months I sold, and then I mixed it up and did chat shows and different things. It is pretty wild. On June 2nd, I'm going to have a chat show and talk about it. I'm going to explain why I did it, what I learned, and what's next. And am I going to quit Whatnot? Am I going to quit a 365 project or will I do another one? I really don't know. The bets are on the table with many people, so we'll kind of see about that. Yeah. So just so you know, I sell in the vintage decor area. I'm streaming from my laptop, so I can't turn my camera over here. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. But I do on Tuesdays, I do a chat show for new sellers, all sellers, buyers as well, called Coffee Talk. It's at 9:23 a.m. Pacific time. Feel free to join that, talk about Whatnot and that stream. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And plus it's also a good way to like share your show and network. It's not the most dangerous street in the world. Okay. Sometimes I'll talk to you too, like in between. Yeah, so I decided to do that. And you'll have to find out what in the hell was I thinking? Yeah. But I do sell the vintage decor. I have for some reason I only have 800. I mean only I have only 809 items in my buy now, but I had like 900 items today. It must not be populated in there. Yeah. I'll have to look and see why I did that. Oh gosh, my screen is so bright. Oh, it's kind of good for the lighting. Tina, how are you? Yeah, it absolutely is, which is, I think, honestly, if you take a look at all the apps, including the eBay, the Posh, the Mercari, all those apps that were already selling but not live selling before, they had glitches and they weren't even live streaming. And so you get Whatnot, and Whatnot is, it's literally doing extra. And so luckily our glitches don't last very long. They fix them pretty quick. Yeah. How long have you been on Whatnot? I've been on here for, yeah, sometimes we frustrated, right? But believe me, their Whatnot developer team, the engineers, they're working 24/7 on this app to make it function. When something goes down, they're a phone call away and they fix it. Yeah, I'm sure I don't know if they have 24-hour staff, but I know that if something goes down, they're right there fixing it. Yeah, it is such a great app. you just started, so you're new for this 2025. I started on the app like in 2022 as a buyer in February, but as a seller, I started selling in like September. Yeah, so I'm almost, I mean, I'm, 2.5 years. Actually, I'm 3 years technically, but 2.5 as a seller. Sue, hello, my friend. How are you doing? You're a baby. I love it. But you're having shows. That's good. Sandra Lynn, hello, my friend. How are you doing? What is going on? Oh, good, Sue. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, Whatnot has the greatest people. Yeah, Tina was checking out your profile and said you have doll feet. You have doll feet? Doll body parts? Oh, you got to tag me when you have your next show. I buy a lot of them. You can't see it, but behind me, there's some bookcases, and I've got like a top shelf full of like, I like the old bisque dolls. Yeah, I like to rip their heads off and take their legs and limbs. Yeah, definitely do that. Yeah, you do. It's just fun. I don't know. People have their things they like, and I like doll body parts. They're kind of weird and fun. I think a few other people on this app do too. Hold on, I'm gonna close something. Oh yeah, I see it's totally missing. I'm trying to see what happened to yeah, my inventory is 832 items. Oh, I see why. I'll just add them to all my shows right now. Yeah, follow each other. You're here for the weird and funky stuff. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, there's so much weird stuff. Actually, it was kind of sad. I bought this old bisque doll legs, and they were like so cute baby legs, and the seller never shipped it. And it was like 2 weeks. I wrote her, and I like know her. I went in her show and told her, and she was probably too busy. So I had to cancel the order, but I got a refund. Tina. Bria, what's up? How you doing? How are you, my friend? How are the babies? How you feeling? Yeah, I love all the weird stuff. When I started Whatnot, that's all I bought. Well, I bought Pokemon cards. I'm a Pokemon collector. But now I'm into these damn Squishmallow cards. And actually today I opened up a whole box and I got a couple of gold cards and one of them was worth like 500 bucks. Yeah. Will it sell for that? I don't think so, but that's how much they're kind of booked for. Yes, they do. I was gonna get packs. Yeah, I was gonna get packs and do rip or ship. I bought the packs and then I opened them. I'm terrible. Yeah, they're actually really cute cards. So I might just do singles. You know, I don't know, run them. They're not really like. There's some foil ones. I just got to match them up with my other cards because I have a lot of the other ones. They're really cute cards, though. I mean, look. So these are the non-foil, but they're really fun. And then some of the ones they're not really foil. They're like a glitter, but they have like some cute little die cut ones. I think I have the whole set of those. What's up, Olga? And then, but the gold ones I got, they're like number. So they only made 75 of like this particular one, and you can't really see it because of it's a hollow with gold on it. And this is number 26. And then the main figure ones. What's up, Olga? This is a gold one, and this is number 17 out of 75. Um, but I put the other one in a case, or I put it away already. But some of them are like 20 and 30 bucks, which is pretty wild. But they have really cute ones. Look at this one. This one you probably could see because it has a bright color. But after I ripped the box and opened it, it was more like 75% foil cards. This one's like Easter. Yeah, you can't see them because of the background. You liked my random kid. Oh, you know what those are? I'm using those for? Tina, these, the game cards. I'm using these. They're really great if you have jewelry and you sell jewelry. You punch a couple holes in them and you put the earrings in them. So I'm using that to actually hold any kind of lapel pins and stuff. They make great, holders for your jewelry and things like that. Yes, if you sell jewelry, yeah, it's a cute idea, right? A lot of people on here do that. Like here, I'll show you. Here's some earrings that I have, and they're hanging on the card. And then I can display them really nice, right? Real simple. I did that with a bunch of my jewelry right now. What's up, ThriftWorks? How are you doing? Yeah. How are you, Olga? Yo, what's going on? Good morning. Just chilling. Same, 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 same. I'm really good. Thank you for asking. I got a mic stand finally. That isn't an arm. But I think I'm gonna 3D print a hand. A hand that's like this. Yeah. I have this ruler and I just clip it to it. Can you hear me? No. Yes, you guys can hear me. Okay. Yes, the cards is cute. I had two mics on, so I wasn't sure if it was coming through. Hey, ThriftWorks, Darren. My friend might 3D print that figure. I asked her, can you 3D print it? Because she does custom Funkos. If you need custom Funkos, you want to get one of yourself, you should talk to Madison's Craft Corner. They do a really awesome job. Yeah, if you're looking at that, unless you do it yourself. But they have I forget the 3D printer that they have. It's a pretty good one. It does like 4 colors at a time. Oh, bamboo, that's what it is. I kind of want to get it, but I need to use the one we have already. Yeah, welcome in, friends. Oh, Olga, I see your question now. Oh, Betty Lane. There, you haven't seen much yet. Just wait. You'll see all the things on the whatnot. You've been waiting for an order since March 24th. Person says she's took it to USPS with tracking and says, how March 24th? Does it show she printed a label? It shows like waiting USPS. Sign up for the tracking. Sign up for the tracking. It should have been there already. Like it depends where it's coming from. What is it, over 5 pounds? Yeah, she probably hasn't taken it in or it hasn't gotten a scan. You have a custom one already from Funko? Oh, you bought one from Funko? Yeah, she's pretty good. Her price though for a custom one is pretty reasonable. Yeah. Um, would you say March 24th? So you can never count. The 24th is a Monday. So I would count Tuesday the 25th, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can't count weekends. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's yesterday was 14 days. That's 2 weeks. If it was under 5 pounds, that means priority mail. That means it's lost or they haven't shipped it. You've already done your part. She said she dropped it off. I would definitely reach out to Whatnot. Because 2 weeks, no package should be taking that long. Even Ground Advantage. You want a lounge find, got stickers? Wow. It's pretty generic. Okay. I just saw somebody won a PS5 and the seller sent them a piece of paper with a gold sticker on it that said PS5. And I don't care. Don't say you're going to give one out and you don't give it and don't ship it. That's terrible. That's illegal, by the way. So when you advertise you're going to do a giveaway, I would like, Amy, honestly, if that happened to you, I would, contact Whatnot. But see, the problem is they show take a picture of it all, but it could have been a long time ago, and send it to Whatnot, because if they agree to send it, that's a giveaway. Like, there's federal laws, they have to honor it. I've seen that with some of the lounge flies from other people. Yeah. Yeah, it's wrong, but some people get away with that because all they need is a tracking number. Yeah. I don't I don't get it. Yeah, that has to be stopped here and Whatnot, because I see it far too often. And then we have the good sellers that actually honor it and send it. Was it like a sponsored giveaway? Don't tell me who did it. I don't want to know, but oh, you let good for you. There's a video receipt. Yeah, good for you for leaving the review. A lot of people are afraid to leave negative reviews or, less than 5 stars. But if you've done all the things and the seller didn't do the right things or have integrity, then they absolutely earn the review. So that's where I think giveaway reviews are very important. Yep, I do. Welcome in, friends. We're just kind of chatting here. Yeah, that sucks. Hopefully I feel like hopefully there's more sellers that are good that honor it and do the right thing. Like whenever I have a giveaway and I have to send something, I send it. And to be honest, if somebody wins like my Pokemon cards, because I give those away, the little packs. If somebody wins that, I will tell you that sometimes I don't have control on it because there's no tracking. But I showed last night, I just got an envelope back in the mail. Somebody won one of my Garbage Pail Kid giveaways back August 3rd, 2024. It just came in the mail. It just came back in the mail and it says August 3rd, 2024. So I never know if it gets delivered because there's absolutely no tracking. It's like honor system, you just say you got it or you didn't get it. Yeah. They said they must have sent it to someone else. Look, you entered a giveaway, you won the giveaway. It happened to be a lounge fly. The fact that they claim to send it to somebody else is bogus horse shit. Yeah, I think that's wrong. You don't make mistakes like that. So if it was a sponsored giveaway and they didn't send it, that means they're taking whoever paid for the sponsored giveaway and pocketing their money and pocketing the item. You've had tracking update on PWE? Really? What does it say? Maybe because you're international. That's no, but your shipping isn't. Yeah, it's so weird. When Whatnot has it, no, it's okay, but I get it. Um, and I don't want to know. You got a delivered ping. Was it from Whatnot? Like they send it to you or you signed up for? Oh yeah, because it comes in the email, huh? So there is internal tracking in the post office on every piece of mail that goes through the country. I know because I had shipped an order to somebody. USPS, yeah. I had shipped an order for somebody that bought something from me. And they were in a super hurry, but like I can't hand deliver it and it's across the country. And so I said it was shipped, but what happened is when they scanned the package, this is the most bizarre thing I've ever had happen. They scanned it as delivered to a post office box in my town. I don't even have a post office box. I don't even have one there. So I'm like, how does that happen? Well, when they scan the thing, if they don't change the settings, it can happen. But regardless if they scanned it wrong, it still goes into the cart and then it gets on a truck and goes to the distribution center and gets sorted. But internally, the post office actually tracks every step. So I was like kind of like freaked out. I didn't know what was going on. And then like 4 days later, the person filed a item not as described. I'm like, well, how can you file a not as described if you don't have the item? So I was like on a mission because I know I shipped it. I had it scanned, like literally right in front of me. So I went back to the post office and I know all the postal workers and I told them the situation. I had the two tracking numbers because it was the same. They did to both the orders. Anyway, long story short, they printed out this whole manifest. It was like every person that grabbed it and intercepted it and where it was going. And it's funny, like it delivered in 4 days. And the person got their money back because they were couldn't wait, but they got a full refund. They left me a good review, um, but they got a full refund and they got to keep the item. Because I was like, I'll accept a return, but you have to send the item. I'll offer a refund if you send the item back, and I'll even pay for the shipping. So it was kind of an expensive item, not ridiculous, but enough. Hey, SNS, congratulations on the Awake Club. But it was just kind of like, seriously? Yeah, so if Olga, if you take that tracking number to the post office and ask them if they could check the status of it internally, they might look it up because they have a different computer database. We don't get to see the backside of it. You have to like know your post office. You could have them track it. Mine printed out a paper and they stamped it and everything. I would. But you could be wasting your time because I mean, even though sometimes their sites just don't update. Yeah, it doesn't update. But like they printed that one out and they printed the other one out. And they're like, it might not update on USPS, but it, internally we'll be able to see it like it was delivered. And sure enough, it was delivered to the person. So, and then they were like, did you get the money from Whatnot? Or did they take the money from you? And I'm like, Whatnot took care of it. Like I had no hard feelings, but it was like, have some patience. It literally delivered in 4 days. And it was Grand Advantage. Person said they were going to, but hasn't responded. I would just contact Whatnot at this point. It's been 14 days. That's way too much. You've had that too? Yeah. I mean, things happen. I get it, but no mail should take 14 days. Oh, let me refresh. If ThriftWorks was shipping me a package from France, that could take 14 days, right? Maybe even sooner, but maybe even longer. That's a normal thing. But here in the US, state to state, from coast to coast, it should not take 14 days. Yeah, I was gonna say what yours was, 7 to 10 days max, yeah. But even though the tracking should have been updated because if the person actually took it on that day and got it scanned, it would show accepted. Does it say accepted or just does it say waiting for digital info? Whatever it says about digital, I forget exactly what the wording is. Yeah, but hopefully it gets. You never know. It might come tomorrow. Mail's been really weird lately. I mean, this was a perfect example. I got a couple of packages back recently, and they put these yellow. They're post-it notes, is what they are, and it says, not deliverable as addressed. And it was an international buyer who won a giveaway, but they had a shipping address in the US. But that was August. It's April. That's 8 months, right? Yeah. Maybe they never sent it or maybe they took it. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Label generation, accepted, routing, delivery. Exactly. That's the steps. Yeah, it'll say on there label generated and it'll say the time and everything. But you said you signed up for the tracking. They probably didn't. They said I have to go check my other office. Why would you have to go check your other office? You know what address you have it shipped from on Whatnot. So if you haven't gotten it at that address, hey, Kriston, how you doing? Yeah, I've had a couple where Olga, I probably bet they probably haven't sent it. Yeah, I would just go in the app, go to the order and contact Whatnot, and just let them know. Do it real short and brief, like ordered. It shows not received by the post office. They said they sent it. It's been 14 days. They'll probably just refund you. Or they'll tell you you have to wait and they'll have to contact the buyer. I'm not sure what they do. Just try it and see. Yeah. 2 weeks is fair enough, long enough to wait. Yeah, things do get lost all the time. Yeah, you give a little grace, but, yeah, I'm like after, like, 7 days, um, I wanna know it's gotta after, like, 2 or 3 days, there should be tracking in there. Of course, things happen, but I'm not gonna be sending the person a message 15 times, "Where's my order?" "You sent a box on April 4th that had no scan since last time, happened the box ended up in Guada" No way. That's not the route it's going on. Yeah, they get missorted too, you guys. But right now at the post office, there's gonna be a lot of mistakes. It's intentionally done, I think. I think they purposely do it so people get fed up with it. Um, so I don't know. Some post offices were slowing down the shipping items, from what my local PO told me, that they weren't shipping out as often the big packages. They were going like every other day. So there is some delays. Um, and again, if you don't know this, priority mail, the 3 to 5 days is just an estimate. It is not a guarantee anymore. Ground Advantage is an estimate, 4 to 6 days, I think, or 3 to 5, whatever it is. Just an estimate. It is not a guarantee. The only thing that's guaranteed on the time is express mail, and that's really expensive. All the way to Guadalupe, sat there for a week, then flew all the way back to Paris. Paris, hey, it really saw some sights. Don't you wish you had like a little camera on the package? Oh, Guadalupe is a French colony, so guess we were. Oh, okay. Yeah, how weird. Welcome in, friends. That's pretty funny, though. It really made its way around. I wish I was the package. I mean, hey, I feel that one, Olga. I wish I was a package. You delivered 200 packages to USPS on Monday. It took 40. Yeah, sometimes it takes a long time. You know what? When I go to the post office, if I have like 150 packages and I have had it before, they scan every single one of them. I don't do the scan sheet. I have before, but I don't now. Yeah, when I have like over 50, I am always having them scan it. Yeah, and sometimes I'll split it up and I'll take it on like day 1, especially because the way my streams are, I'll take it in the morning, I'll take like half of it, drop it off, and then in the afternoon or in the morning, I'll go back because I'm already right next to it anyhow every day. Yeah, you do. It's smart because that's the only way it's covered. If you drop it on the counter and they don't scan it and someone steals it, you're shit out of luck. It will not be insured. It has to actually have a physical person scan it. And some post offices suck. They will not scan it and they give you attitude. Yeah. I know that from hearing it from all of you. I was going to Rochester. Yeah, I've had a couple where I'm like, I'm really wanting them to get them, but I will go in at like the second day. So if I ship on Monday in the morning, 9 a.m. before 2 p.m., then it counts that day for the ship date. At least it used to. Who knows with the post office? And then so like the next afternoon, I'll check it just to make sure it's, even though I've scanned it in with them, I always want to make sure it's moving through the system. You delivered a box pallet? Yikes. Oh my gosh, nerve-wracking. Yeah, they won't. Yeah, some post offices, it's like that's their job to do that. But again, if they're very small, they're not going to do it. It also depends on the person too. Yeah, some of them are not. Mike, nice name. Oh boy. Yeah, it sucks, but I wish they made it a little well, my post office, you know what they do now? For business, you could go in the back, so I would drive in the back in, and then I could just take my boxes to this bin and they scan all of them, right? They closed the gate now because they had someone stealing packages. So I have to go inside. I don't go to that post office anymore though, because it's kind of a pain in the ass. But mine, I pull right in the front, and then I get their card if I need it. Yeah, and you have to be a postal vehicle to pull in their driveway, in the side driveway where all the trucks go. But they told me you could go over there. So me and this other lady, pretty much, we go about the same time. So it's never really an issue. Yeah. Okay, wait, what'd you say? You got 2 different mail deliveries today. Had 2 boxes from one truck, then 2 hours later had a letter mail. Yeah, they always drop the packages off first, and then they probably went on their route and came and dropped the mail because they can't carry it all at once. Ours does that. That's what you do, but they won't scan them. That sucks. You can complain to the postmaster, and they'll make them do it. But are you in a really small town? Well, so you're covered, Sue. You're covered. It could be delivered and someone else in the household got the mail. It happens all the time. Oh, maybe it's just on different trucks. There's probably a lot that goes into that. My carrier brings boxes, and then like 2 hours later, I get either someone dropping off the mail or it's like that all the time because they have a lot. She has a bigger load. Yeah, maybe. Do you do the scan sheet for your packages? Because they should scan one of those. It's just they'll count them all. I mean, it still counts. It's just it just confirms they're received, and then once it goes in the system, it gives one more scan that says, yeah, yeah, I would do that on yours. I know I have another friend on here, and she does a scan sheet, and they won't scan it. So they won't scan it, but they'll scan all the boxes. What's up, Sean? How you doing? Hello, Junkie for Cards. Welcome in, friends. We're just chatting tonight. Welcome in. We're not talking about shipping though. We're talking about orders. I am banning the word shipping tonight. Because you know what happens with shipping. One question leads to 2 hours. And I'm gonna have a shipping show on the 22nd. I know I always check my I didn't check today yet. I had orders from last night, so I already took them to the post office. Um let's see if they're scanned in. Oh my gosh, Amy. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for the tip. Where's the tip? I keep hitting the wrong one. Yeah, there we go. Woohoo! Thank you. Cindy, hello. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for the tip for tips. I appreciate it. Yeah, you're cutting down on that showtime, huh? Amy, thank you so much. That was sweet. I should do that. I should do that. What's up? Let's see, is it gonna work tonight? Yeah, it's gonna work. I should do that. I always say I'm gonna do that, but I do love being on with you guys. Yeah. Isn't that cute, the little hearts? Cindy, your order is on the way. I took it to Oh, that's what I was gonna look real quick. Because I take everything in and my people scan it. My post office people, I love them. They're so nice. They're so good to me. And when I take my orders in there, I always today my poor girl, her name is Chan. She had like some care. I hate to say that, but she just had some terrible person. I won't say Karen no more. She just had someone that was just a pain in the ass. And I went in and I was just like, "What's up? You're the best." And I was like yelling in there. I don't answer questions, Olga, about that. Not yet. That's going to be on June 2nd. Yep, I'm going to have a whole chat show all about the 365 project. So people have asked me and I tell them the same thing. So you should bookmark it. Come do it. What's up, Tina? How you doing? Okay, let's see. So last night, 49. Yeah, see everything I took in? It's showing delivers Wednesday. Cindy, yours will be there on Wednesday. or Wednesday. Yeah, Monday. Somebody else's. I had two new buyers last night. They're gonna get their orders on Monday. But see, like right when it gets there, it's like it says shipping label created USPS waiting awaiting item at here 4:40 a.m. and then I actually went to the post office right before I got my kids. So it was it actually scanned in, yeah, my April 11th at 4:40 a.m. and then I went to the post office and it was April 11th at 3:30 p.m. But I think I was there at like 3:28 or something. And then it already processed to the regional at 9 p.m. and at 9:29 p.m. it was moving through the network. It's really fast. And all those orders, the only one I don't see the tracking, which is weird. Oh no, that was from the day before. Was some of those Pokemon. I don't know. It's kind of 3949. Let's see if there's not going to show any tracking on it. It says status not available for me. I know. It's nerd stuff, Darren. I love it too. I don't know if I'm going to do a daytime show yet. I think I might. What's up, Bonnie? How you doing? How's Bonnie the Insomniac? What's up? Are you ready for some tickets or are you off tonight? Yeah, I love to check and track on it. When I had more time, I would actually copy the tracking number, and I usually did that like on first orders. Um, but when I got a lot of orders, I didn't. But I would write the new buyer back. Thank you for your order. I just want to provide you with the tracking number. It should be there on X date. And then here's the tracking number. Thank you so much for your business. And I hope you enjoy your item, that you'll leave me a 5-star positive review and let everybody know of your experience with me. Yeah, I always would do that. But lately I have not. You're tired? So today's your Tuesday? Oh, it's really backwards, huh? Yeah. What's up, code name? Yeah. I hope you got a nap in. Cause do you work like you work the night shift, right? Or well, actually, never mind, because your time zone is different, so it's not really 5 to 2. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. or 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. Gotcha. I hope you get a nap. Because I know even like last night, I was streaming until what? I don't know, like 2:30? No, it was almost 3 o'clock. And I went to bed at 3 and I had to get up. You know what time I had to get up? I got up at 6:15. I did not feel good today. I had like a headache. You do for it? Oh, you love it? That's awesome though. Yeah, that is so awesome. Hey, at least you can get some overtime, you know? At least you can get some overtime because a lot of places people can't. Yeah. Today's your Monday. And thank you again. You know what I'm talking about. I won't say but thank you. Oh, Mrs. NPB, right? Welcome in. I have a chat show on Tuesdays. You should definitely check it out. You would be a zombie. Well, sometimes I get my sleep, you know? Excuse me. Sometimes I'll get a nap in, but I wasn't tired. Excuse me. I wasn't tired. I really wasn't. And then in the morning when I say I didn't feel good, it was almost like what's up, Kristen? How you doing? Um it was almost like, you know, when you're like over, like not tired, you have a sleep hangover from not sleeping. Mine, I just felt like blah. And then I made a little coffee, tea, and then I got productive. I had a lot I had to do. And I had to clean up some of my space. I had a list. I think I listed like 40 items. And then I was getting tired about I get tired about 2 o'clock. But I didn't take a nap because I had a bunch of boxes in here. because this is like my dining room in my house, and I wanted to clean off the little shipping table I have over here because I'm kind of tired of looking at all the shit. And there isn't that much stuff in here, but I had some priority mail tape and stuff like that I needed to put away in my shed. Yeah. But I tried for that nap. Didn't happen. Oh, I did take a nap. I take it back. At my kid, when I picked him up from school, here he is. Oh, he called me right before I picked him up, and he asked if his friend could come over. And I'm like, you need to plan. You need to learn to plan. So you asked me like 2 days before or the day before. So I know. Because I was going to take a nap on the couch, and I wouldn't be able to take a nap on the couch because him and his friend were playing like video games in the living room. It'd be so loud. So I ended up laying down at 5 o'clock and I took a nap for maybe an hour. And then my husband came and we got ready and we went out. We went out to get dinner. What did we? Oh, we went to like Rubio's. It was all right. It was all right. Yeah. And we took the kid with us, and then on the way home we dropped him off. Yeah. It's fun, when the kids they have their little friends they can have come over. But when we were on the couch, we watched like music videos and stuff. And so we were on the couch, and I if I lay on the couch, forget it, it's over. I'm done. I'm gonna fall asleep. Yeah. But I didn't. I didn't fall asleep. Yeah. I know. But some days I feel hungover from like tired hungover, like drunk tired. That's how you are. You can't sit. Yeah, forget it. I'm the same. Our couch is like really comfortable. So it's like a big, a U shape, right? And so one side is like a chase lounge, and it's like a giant pillow. It's super soft. The problem is, as soon as I sit in that, it's cozy. I got my blanket. I have a lot of soft pillows on the couch. I have like 200 pillows. No, I have like 20 pillows on that couch. Because I want to be comfortable. Yep, I can't. Yeah, I can't sit on it. It's like hangover after an overnight. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wait, in the last 48 hours you took a 2-hour nap. Were you up the whole time selling? Yeah, I told my husband, you married an old lady. Because he knows as soon as because he knows I stream at night. So, because our clocks are different, when I go to bed, he's getting up for work. Yeah. You'd be on the couch all weekend. Yeah. That's what you have too. We need a new couch actually, but I found the one I wanted. It's even softer. But even if I sit on the couch, I'll fall asleep. Oh, then you have the shipping, so you're busting some ass. Yeah. I know. I try to take a little nap. If I can get like 30 minutes to an hour, then I'm good. But if I take like a 2-hour nap, forget it. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to be really tired. Then I'll have that drunken, kind of sleepy hangover. Yeah. Amy, thank you. Sweet dreams, my friend. Sweet dreams. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. It was fun. We were hanging out with Andy earlier. Yeah, thank you so much. Good luck with your packing and finding a place. It'll be good. Yeah, 20-minute power naps. They either wreck you or make you. Because I've taken 20-minute ones and I'm like, oh. I have like 12 alarms on my phone when I take a nap. You're welcome. If I don't set them all, I snooze them all. You too? And my kids hate my alarms. They're horrible. They're the Apple ones, like a alarm, a bomb. But if I have to turn it on and then I have like a dresser, but the foot of my bed, so I leave it way over there and then I'm away from it. So I get up and go snooze it. Because if I don't, I'll sleep right through it. That's what I did the other night. See, I'm already getting tired. That's a good thing because I usually am not tired this early. But what's funny is I laid down at like 4 o'clock. I needed a nap. I woke up at 5 and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna look for 20 more minutes. And my husband woke me up. It was 8 o'clock. He's like, nobody's hungry because I made food. I was like, oh my gosh, what time is it? And he's like, it's 8:20 or something. And I was like, oops. Have you seen the clocks on wheels? No. What is that? Should I look it up? Oh, it runs away, right? You have to get up to turn them off. Yeah. I have this Anchor phone charger. It's like a square I got from Andy Sometta. And I put it on there so it's far enough away. Yeah. That's funny. I have heard of it now that I look it up. Yeah. It's clocky or whatever it's called. Yeah. It's like a it's like a little it you know what it looks like? It looks like it looks like that exercise thing with the wheels, except it has an alarm clock in the middle. Yeah. Did you buy one? They're not that expensive. I'd be cussing, chasing after. I know. I wonder how fast it goes. I mean, you have to be a terrible alarm person. You have to be terrible to get that. It's only $30. But I think you have to be terrible as sleeping. But some people are like heavy duty sleepers, you know? What's with their water? Yeah, some people sleep hardcore that they need that. Are you a heavy sleeper? I don't know, like I'm a pretty heavy sleeper, but I could wake up like pretty quick. Yeah. I'd probably trip on this stupid thing. I would trip on it. Welcome in, friends. Hey, sweet Kentucky Peaches, how are you? Let me see if I can enlarge this page. Also, like you could fall asleep in here because the black down below, I'm real calm. We're in the woods. I need to get some new pictures for the backdrop, huh? Oh, that's weird. You like it? I like it too. Um, I have this other one. It's like it's a even wood. It's more woodsy type. Yeah, thank you. Right on. It's kind of just chill too. It would last a week. I'm looking at it going, that would be great for the kids. They would hate it so much. I'm gonna have to show my husband it. I saw them somewhere. There's a panda bear one too, but it doesn't roll. It like is so loud. Now I want a new couch. Oh, the nighttime ocean pic. Does it project on the wall? Yeah, you know which one it is, Bonnie. It's on the A website. I mean, I know I could see Amazon. Maybe somebody has it on Whatnot. Yeah, it's extra loud alarm clock for heavy sleepers on wheels. Yeah. What's up, Seattle Warehouse? How you doing? I know we don't need a new couch right now, but our couch is pretty old, but we'd like take care of it. It's that stupid because originally before we bought that one, we were gonna buy the movie theater kind of couch. But I told my husband, I'm like, they're kind of ugly. I don't really want that one because I'll be asleep in 2 minutes. It has the recliners on it. Yeah, I like ours because it's real cozy. Yeah. I went to Costco like last week. I think it was last week. Excuse me. Last week, yeah. And they had this couch and It was like those overstuffed couches. Oh my gosh, I sat on it. I almost fell asleep in there. I sat down, I'm like, I'm gonna check this couch out. It's really nice. And the price was really good. And it was a it was pretty much the same footprint as ours, except there wasn't a chase. There was a huge fabric ottoman that like went in the middle of it. So it made it like really big. I was totally test driving it. And I'm sitting there and I was on my phone, like I was on TikTok and I had my feet up and I was like, the guy that worked at Costco goes, that couch is so comfortable. You better watch out. You're going to fall asleep. And I said, I almost did. Bunny, honey, how are you? Oh, are you finally getting at Costco where you live? Get ready to spend your whole paycheck. Costco's dangerous. You never go hungry, please. Yeah. How are you doing? How was your show? Oh, he does? That's cool. You get a good discount, I hope. They do have good stuff. Okay, I'm mad at Costco because every time I go and I want to buy something that's like furniture, they put it up on a shelf. And so they actually screw it down and you can't pull anything out to test it. Yeah. How's their deli? I mean, they don't have like a deli for sandwich stuff, but they do have like they don't have I don't mine doesn't have any like deli type, but they have like a meat section. It's pretty good. It's expensive now. It is the $500 store, 100%. I only came for laundry soap, 389 bucks. The bakery is good. Yeah, there you go. I love, what my favorite room in the whole Costco place is? The room where all the fruit is. It's like it's like a very cold fridge, but it's like a freezer room. That's my favorite. I go right there, especially on a hot day. Oof. I went the other day. I did have to renew my membership, so that was like 60 bucks or 80 bucks. And I just bought some basic stuff. It was like 400 bucks. I didn't even buy anything fun. It was all food, but food's gone up. Food in California has gone up so much. Hey, Busy Bee, how you doing? I don't go to Sam's Club. I like Costco better. Why? So for me, I like Costco because some items are reasonable to purchase, right? But my family's not, I don't know, big eaters on the same thing. So it's great if you could go with like a friend and you could split the things, but also like I like to buy fresh. But a lot of the frozen stuff, I don't know about you guys, but like we remodeled our kitchen last year. The fridges are just not that big. The freezer, right? And the boxes for Costco are just like retail box. They're huge. It's not fitting in there. You need like your own separate freezer. Yeah. So at Costco right now, yes, isn't it crazy? Everything's so expensive. Hey, you have a good sleep, my friend. I'm a single person. It's just way too much, yeah. But like if you had a couple of friends you could split it with, that would be great. Yeah, no, I knew what you meant. You're gonna be sawing some trees down, my friend. Have a beautiful sleep. Cost tonight 59.73 burritos, carne asada fries. Oh shoot, we went out to eat. Yeah, Olga, you're 100. That's correct. What you used to get for 250 is now 500. Yeah, it's definitely not. I have my own thoughts on it. Corporate greed on some items that they still could keep them cheap. Or if I go to one store, because I'll go to other stores and I'll go to it and I'm like, wait a minute. Here's a good example. I don't know what the brand is, but it's some foo-foo organic peanut butter. Justin's, Jason's, Michael. I don't know what the hell brand it is. And it's a small jar. And about 2 weeks ago, I went to buy it at like the Amazon, the Target, Justin's, yeah. So they have like an almond butter one we like. It was $5.99. Okay. It's $9.99 at Amazon, the same thing. The only one that's $5.99 still is the honey butter. Like, really? So I don't really shop at Target that much. I went to Target and it was 8.99. Okay. I don't shop at Walmart either that much. I went to Walmart just to see and it was 5.99 at Walmart. So I said, fuck them both. I'm going over to Costco. And I bought two huge things for $10. You split it with your mother-in-law. That's nice. Yeah, it's so expensive. It's really kind of ridiculous, actually. Yeah. Apparently, I need the sleep. Yeah, you do. Absolutely. I feel like it's weird, like, because if you have like the buyers, it was a nice deal. Yeah. Okay, do you guys ever notice this? When you use, like, I have Vaughn's, the fake marketing clubs, and they're like, we're going to give you this deal. So they know how what you buy. Same thing with Target. You use the rewards. They know what you buy, so they can average it out and see what the average person's buying. And so it'll be that price for like a couple weeks and then it goes up. And then when people stop buying, it goes down. Just like I buy oat milk for my tea, it's always $5. And I went to the Amazon Prime store because I'm really trying not to buy that much there. Trying to shop as local as I can. It was $3.99. And I thought, that's interesting. Yeah, but that's just one thing. And bread is so expensive now too. Everything. And here, the Costco sells mac and cheese in like a lot of boxes. I don't know how many boxes it is, but it's a pretty good size, like mini case. There's probably 15 or 20 mac and cheese boxes, which the market sells for about 2.25 a piece, $1.75 to 2.25, depends what store. I used to buy that whole thing for $10. Costco's now 15. Actually, it was 17, I think. Oh, paper products are, yeah, they're paper plates here. I went to Costco and I bought them because we like paper plates. Um, I don't know how many it was, but they were like $18, 17 or 18. It's 15 boxes? Okay. Yeah, they raised the price. And Costco's pretty good. Like they keep their prices pretty as low as they can go. And I'm sure Sam's is probably the same. I've just never been to a Sam's. Paper towels are expensive too. Yeah, so what I was going to tell you about Costco steak, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I was there and I was there last week. And they have a pack of really nice cut steaks. So there's used to be 4 to 6 steaks in there. Sometimes, yeah, 4 to 6. So they're kind of nice thickness. And I used to buy them 1 year ago, and there would be 6 steaks. So they weren't super huge, but they were nice size. And it would be $32. Okay. When I went when I went 3 weeks ago, it was between 42 and $62. When I just went last week, it was 56 and up for the same steaks. I bought the boneless rib because they do have really good boneless beef ribs. And I bought a big pack of that. And normally it used to be like 16 to $20. I think it was $32. It wasn't terrible, but it was like, it's double price. Because beef across the country is up. It doesn't matter who's selling it. Yeah. And don't tell me, don't go out to eat. But even then, if you buy the vegetables, they're still expensive too. Yeah, you could do that. You'll just be missing all the proteins you can't get that you need from the meat. You buy the plastic cups instead of styrofoam, it's too high. Yeah, I just use cups here. We don't use the paper goods on the cups, but like paper plates, napkins, we buy all that stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, my friend told me she's like, "Yeah, we went or no, yeah, she went out for lunch with her kid and I don't know where they went, like a small place. And she just took her daughter with her, who's like 10. And she ordered a sandwich with chips, and it was nothing fancy, and a Coke in a can. Okay. for two people. So they both got sandwiches. Nothing extra, no pasta salad, nothing. She said it was $36. She couldn't believe it. She's like, you know what? I can make it home for 36 bucks. Yeah, everything's so expensive. I mean, I think it's just going to go up again too. Yeah. When my kids wanted to go, it's crazy. The kids wanted to go get ice cream today after school. And I'm like, well, they wanted to go to like Yogurt Land. And I'm like, problem with Yogurt Land is for the three of you guys to have ice cream, it's going to cost me 35 bucks. Because last time it was like $22 for two kids. I was like, I don't know about you guys, but that's a lot. And I'm like, so I said, we're going to go over here they have like a Circle K. It's called something else, so it's really nice. And we went there and they each got an ice cream. I got an ice cream. It was like 13 bucks. Yeah, I was like, I'm not spending $30 on ice cream because we're going to go out to dinner tonight and that's probably going to be $80, maybe 100. And we went to Rubio's. Oh my gosh, yes. Because it's like, I mean, I could buy the $30 ice cream, but I'm like, for what? They don't need that. We could go over here because if we go get something later. Yeah, and then we went to Rubio's and one kid got Chipotle because they don't like Rubio's. And then we all went over there and ate. We brought the friends, so it probably was 100 bucks. Yeah, I think so because it's so expensive. But it was okay, we wanted to go out. Yeah, my daughter loves it. I got Rubio's, but mine was kind of like, it was okay. I ate like half of it, and because I always get like a classic shrimp burrito, simple, and they put the shrimp like in the bottom. So I was like, they didn't put no shrimp on it. It tastes kind of like bland. And then I got to it. I was like, oh, okay. The cilantro rice. Oh, at Chipotle. Hey, Cake Bob, how you doing? Yeah. But we have this sandwich place we really love. They have really good Italian sub. And when we go there, we're kind of like it's really good. It's a small business too. But just for lunch, like we still eat out whenever we want, but um me and my husband are just like, hey, can you believe that was like $90 for lunch? And I'm like, what? What in the hell did we get? Three sandwiches, no chips, just drinks. Because their sandwiches are like $18, $20. But they're huge. They're pretty huge. You're good? Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, it's crazy. But you got to eat. So you think about, do I want to cook or do I want to go out to eat? I'm going to go out to eat. Yeah, I don't like to cook that much. Especially when summer comes, I hate cooking because it's so hot. So we do a lot of like sandwiches and salads and stuff like that. Thank you for sharing the stream, Busy Bee. Yeah. What's up, Bundle Boutique? Anybody got any plans for the summer? I mean, it's almost here. I think, oh yeah, earlier I missed Brooke's show. But was she on tonight? I had it bookmarked, but I think she was. Yeah. She sold and ran away. That's good though. I thought we were getting a keyword show. She moved in, huh? She had a new palette. I saw that. Summer will be fun. I missed the beach. You're gonna head out to the beach this summer? I'm like 40 minutes away from it. I will definitely be going. My daughter like really wants to go this summer, so I said, "All right, we can." And the area where we used to go is where the fires are, so I don't know. We're gonna have to find a new spot. Bolt, hello. How are you? Is he staying in the bed? Summer's gonna be hot this year. It was 90 degrees today. I was dying. I was in my shed for a little bit, and I was like, it's so hot. It was pretty hot in there. Yeah, it was like, I think 88 or 90. If my car, if it says 90, it's not actually going to be 90 degrees. Let's see what it's going to be tomorrow. I really want some rain and some cool weather, but I'm not getting. Oh, it's gonna be 80 tomorrow and it's gonna cool off. Yes. So far, I stayed. I was gonna ask you when is she getting married? The summer, huh? How exciting. Cindy's gonna be mother of the bride. Well, she is in June. I love that. It's cold in New Jersey, New York. Yeah, so we're gonna get a low of 55 at night and 80 today, but then it cools down to 77, it drops down to 74, and then my favorite temperature is 69, 63, 59. Yeah, yeah. So I'll get some cool weather for about a week. That'll let me work in my shed and finish it. It's snowing in the Poconos? No way. That's just isn't the weather so crazy all across the country? There's a smaller beach close by that oh, near Clearwater, it's like 40 minutes. Oh, that's cool. In Blue Ridge. Is that where she's getting married? I'm gonna be married 20 years in June, which is crazy. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something special. Wow, it's 70 degrees. What's up, Cincy? How you doing? I have no idea about the vintage wars. It might be like just a raid train. There was like vintage wars, like storage wars, and their thumbnail has like a little TV on it. I think that's the one. Yeah. 90s here in West. Yeah, it's hot right now in some places. It's 35. Yeah, because you're way up. You're up high northern. You think you were married for 20 years? Were you? Congratulations. You're not now, right? Or should I not ask? Sorry. What's up? You're gorgeous. How you doing? No. Yeah. It's a long time. You want to move? Where do you want to move to? I'd like to move to wine country. I have no idea what you're talking about, Cincy. I know you're pretty good. Yeah. Oh, you're back. You caught me last night? Nice. He's my best friend. You're married for 20 years, right? Or you were? Yeah, your daughter's dad. Gotcha. Yeah, Cincy, I don't recall that at all. 35 years. Wow. Congratulations. 30 years. The time probably just goes by quick anyhow. Yeah, I remember you telling me that, Olga. I love being divorced. I love that for you. But I love that you're best friends. You know that a lot of people hate each other after, yeah. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I have a pretty good husband. I'll keep him. I'll think about keeping him, I tell him. Yeah, he's pretty great actually. Yeah, you too. I mean, at 20 almost 20 years already, it's like I did tell my husband that before Bonnie. Yeah. I tell him sometimes a really cute thing. He'll be like, "Do you still like me?" And I'll go like, "You remember how I used to like you like that much? I like you about that much." He just cracks up. He's like, "Okay, good. At least you still like me." I said, "Oh my gosh, please, I love you." 19 years and we're best friends still. That's awesome. That's what you thought until you didn't, that you liked him. Yeah, not everybody's meant to be married, right? Yeah. Like my best friend was married to this guy and I did not like him. Mine tells me 16 more years. Then you have an expiration date. Oh, you have a little baby. Yeah. Um, we're just talking about whatever. That's cute. Um, yeah, you didn't want to. And that's okay. But my best friend was married to this guy. I didn't ever really like him. And I love my best friend. I mean, we've been best friends since 5th grade. And I knew he wasn't like a great guy, but I couldn't tell her because she was her husband, right? But I did tell her eventually. And anyway, they were kind of like not doing good. And then he was just not a good person. And I was so happy when they got divorced. I said, "Do you want me to throw a party?" Because he was not good for her and vice versa. She was too good for him, to be truthful. And so they've been divorced for a long time. You make as long as you make it laugh is good. But yeah, they went through a really hard time because their kids both were born like prematurely. They had like health problems with them. And then he was kind of a never there. Yes. So, okay, how about now? You can hear me now? Yes, it's back. Okay, I just turned on the other one. Anyway, so I'll go back. So he got real weird. He put like GPS. You heard that part, right? He put like GPS on the car and was tracking her. It was just some weird stuff. Anyway, so once that all fizzled out, they became best friends and divorced best friends because they had kids together. Mabel, what's up? And it's a good thing now. But she's like, I will never get married. She's like, never. Once was enough. He broke her heart, and that was it. So I talked to her the other day. She's had a few boyfriends since, but what's up? Yeah. But she's like, I really like being single. I love my life. And so her boyfriend that she's been with now, I don't know how long they've been together. At least, like the pandemic, I lost time. Probably 5 years now, I think 4 years. And he doesn't want to get married either, so it's perfect match. They just want to be buddies, best friends. And he's really like good. Because I have to inspect him. I had to interview him. Because I said, you're not going to marry another one of those guys. Yeah, not another one of those. I have to meet him. I did. I met him. And then he's really great. Yeah. He's like really, really good for her. Yeah. But she actually messaged me today. Well, yesterday was April 11th. Oh, it's already 1 o'clock. Yeah, she's pretty funny. I'm lucky to have her. I never get to see her that much because we live about an hour apart. But it's pretty amazing when you have a best friend like that, that like when we pick up the phone or would message each other, that like our conversations, like we never had any time apart. Oh, you're welcome. Good night, Olga. Sweet dreams, my friend. Yeah. Today was a hard, or yesterday, I should say Friday was a hard time for her because it was 20 years her mother passed away. Yeah, she's my best friend. We've been through everything together, like losses, marriage, divorce, losing parents, losing friends. We've seen it all, but we've always remained strong for each other. Yeah, it's hard to be have friends that long. But she's never been hard work. Plus, I'm like a really good friend. Like I say that it sounds arrogant, but it's true. I'm a very good friend. She's a really good friend too. She's been a little shit sometimes, but she is a pretty good friend. Yeah, her mom was one of my best friends. Her mom's name was Cindy. Yeah, Cindy the slut. That's what I called her. Actually, she really wasn't a slut. Her name was Sleazy, Slimy, Slytherin Slut Cindy. She was the best. She was 17 years older than me. Yeah, I miss her still. Yeah, she would make these brownies. They didn't have anything in them, and I would always go in and try to steal the brownies. She made them so good, the best ever. Yeah, yeah. 20 years ago, I can't believe it. 20 years ago, she was one of my bestest friends. Yeah, time flies. Time absolutely flies. I know, and then and I know all her family. I call them all aunties. Yeah, she's my oldest friend. Then I have another best friend, that same group. But there's like four of us that we've been friends for almost 30 years. Probably 30 years. Wow. Is that right? 33 years. So then if I've been, no, I've been friends with her for 40 years, my best friend 40 years, and I'm 51. 41 years actually, because we were like 10, 9 or 10. That's nuts. We have to celebrate. Time goes fast. You know what's crazy is I met her in fifth grade and I still remember the day I met her. And she does too. It's kind of funny. I can still remember seeing a blonde girl. Yeah. Yeah, I totally remember the first day. And my other friend too, I met in who's like a sister to me. Both of them are. I met her in orientation for 10th grade in high school. And she remembered it. I didn't remember all the detail until she started telling me the story and I was like, "How did you remember all that?" My memory's good, but not that good. Yeah. What's your oldest friends? Not age-wise, but like the longest. My actual oldest friend, who was my best friend, would be my whole life, all 51 years. But we don't really see each other, like we didn't stay connected, but she's on my Facebook and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we do we're going to connect, I think. We just haven't had a chance to do that. Yeah, it goes by so fast. 45 years? That's awesome, Cindy. Yeah, and you know what? It's honestly like as a woman, it's those women friendships, they like are the best thing ever. Like I'm friends with a lot of people, but like my women friends, it's the best. Cause like we used to go out for like brunch. There was like six of us that would go out without a question, yeah. Cause we can like listen to each other without judgment. Yeah. About 30 years, but you still keep in touch with a few, yeah. I know, like I have a lot of friends that but are not like that tight best friend circle. But my girlfriends and then I have this other group of women that I met who I worked with them in the beauty biz, and I wasn't in their department. They were all like customer service call reps, and I was in the marketing department, and we just all connected and we'd party together and hang out. We get together and go to Vegas. We rent a house. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much, Bonnie. Yes, a wonderful day. That's right, you too. Yeah. But that group of girls, oh, they're fun. Yeah, we went to Vegas like right before the pandemic and we rented a Airbnb, had a swimming pool. We just had so much fun. We stayed for about a week. Yeah, it was about almost a week. There's so many nice ladies on the whatnot. Yeah. My first few people that I met on here, I'm really good friends outside the app. Yeah, the house was so nice. We just all split it and there was, I don't know, I think 8 of us. And it's so cool because we all get along so good. Like there's really we out of the whole group we have like one friend that's kind of she's a lot of work if we go on a trip like that because you got to watch her. She gets drunk and she kind of disappears. I told that story about her when we all went on that trip. We went to the casino, and I'm more like I'll be designated driver or I'll be in, make sure we all get in the right place safely. And so our friend was already 2 sheets. She was gone. And so we get to the casino and she wants to gamble. So she sits at the slot machine and I said, okay, I'll sit over here. But she's still functioning. And so she pulls out $100 bill. She sticks it in the slot machine. And she's so drunk, like 5 minutes later, Bo, what's up? She's so drunk 5 minutes later that she can't hit the thing. So she gets up with like over $200 in the machine and leaves. And I'm like, and I see my other friend and I said, Steph, you see this? And I go, I'm just going to cash her out. So I cash her out and I was going to give her the ticket. And she goes, don't give it to her. She's going to put it in the machine and lose it. So I followed her around to 5 or 6 machines and same thing happened. So, anyways, then it was like a couple hours later and I'm like, she's not even gambling because she's just like a mess. I have all the tickets like I had like a purse and I have all her tickets like in this envelope thing. And I go, okay, I'm going to cash her stuff out. So I cashed her tickets out because she was like at the end, she's like, what happened to all my money? She had put it in all the slot machines because she was that drunk. And I said, I don't know. And I wasn't going to give it to her. Yeah, I had to babysit her. And I was like, never again. It was a pain in the ass. So we're about to go to I didn't tell her until later. So my friend Steph was with me and I cashed it in. I cashed $3,600 in. She had put that much money in the machine. And so I cashed it out and I put it in an envelope and we got to the house and she was like, I don't know how my husband's going to get so mad. I blew all the money. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I waited till she got sober and I was like, this is what happened. And then my friend Stephanie told her the rest of it. And I go, here's your money. I cashed it out because you walked away from it. She was like, what? Oh my gosh, thank you. And I'm like, don't drink and do that. Oh, congratulations. Good. I'm glad you got it all shipped out. Yeah. So it was, I don't like to babysit people. And so there was never a next time with her. I gave her a whole chat about that. Yeah, it wasn't. Oh, you're so welcome. Yeah. The, so you'll get it down. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh my gosh, yeah. So then like the next night we went out and I told her you can't drink. You get to be the designated. She didn't. She couldn't. She couldn't. So I mean I didn't care about drinking. It wasn't a big deal. Yeah, we went to like see Prince. There was like a Prince impersonator in Vegas and she got drunk. She got drunk again at it. Did the same thing. Mhm. So I'm like, really? Yeah. So then the next night we decided not to go into Vegas. We just cooked. We made this incredible meal. What's up, one-legged witchy woman? How you doing? Yeah. So, you go with a big group like that. There's always going to be one that is a bit one you got to babysit. That one you have to babysit. But it was fine. We still had a killer time despite the drunk. The best part was she wasn't like embarrassing. You kind of, unless you were right next to her, you didn't know that she was totally shit faced. And she wasn't like making, a big scene. Yeah. Yeah. But that group is so much fun. I love those women. It's funny when I say that, but those girls, I always say. Yeah, and who doesn't love the casino? I mean, a lot of people don't actually. I haven't been in so long. Yeah, and I'm not far from it either, but I don't care about it. I like Vegas. I like playing the tables. Yo, the fun fit. What's up? Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. See if we got our. I guess I didn't do the raid thing, huh? Oh yeah, here we go. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. What's up? Join us. The Fun Fit, how was your show? I hope you had a really, really good show. Everybody give the Fun Fit a follow. We're just kind of hanging out. We're chatting a little bit. Here, let's do a little. I love some Pokemon giveaway cards. So we'll run that. Now they go plain white envelope. It was great. You're welcome. So the Fun Fit, you and you alone. Let everybody know what you typically sell when your next show is. This is a giveaway for a pack of 3 mini card Pokemon. When I say mini, it's just a smaller deck with the 3 cards in it. So if you want that, get it. But just know that it does ship plain white envelope and it can take up to like 12 days to get it. That's just the process, like mail in a check, right? Oh, I'm glad you had a good one. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, we were just talking about Vegas. Speaking of Vegas, is anybody going to the Vegas meetup in June? Or has anybody gone to any of the Whatnot meetups yet? Okay, there we go. You're very welcome. Thank you. Usually sell women's clothing. Please bookmark my future shows if you can. When's your next show? Let me see. I'm going to open your profile. I love your profile pic. Is that really you? It's cute. Free people and oh, Friday at 5:35 p.m. Oh, and then you always do 35. I like that. I like how you're consistent with your thumbnails. People remember that. You do Friday nights. Oh, nice. You would love to go? Yeah. I don't know when I'm going to be able to go to one because there's a couple of people are planning like right in the middle of when like my kids get out of school, so it's kind of hard to be at two places at once. Yeah, so I might just wait. We'll see. Yeah, I don't want to go to Vegas in the summer though. So, I don't know. We'll see. That's kind of around my anniversary, so I probably won't be going to that one. You Oh yeah, no, it's not you. You wish. It's cute. I like the whole colors. Yeah. Hey, thank you. You have a great night yourself. Sweet dreams. Well, it's already morning, right? So we'll probably do a raid here in a minute. Oh, I know where we'll go. Yeah, I know where we'll go. We'll go watch our friend work. She's fun. I think I rated her though recently. Let me see. Is everybody sleeping? Let me find somebody that's like doesn't have a lot. Okay. Oh, they're making candy. Whoops. Hang on. Oh, really? What's up, Kathy? How are you doing? You're awake? Loading for your show. Nice. Did you sell your 5 today? You sold 10. Good. Good. I love it. What's going on, Kathy? Whoop whoop. Yeah, hey, everyone's well, you're gonna do the everyday thing. How many shows have you had now? Oh, he's in Cal? Oh, I don't know who it is that's doing that. There's a lot of different meetups. If you run a show for tonight, it's quiet over here in my stream or in whatnot in general. Oh, you mean tonight you're gonna run the show? Oh, right. Well, happy Passover. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, I mean it can if you want, but technically it doesn't. I mean if you go by the 365 rules. But some days, you make it what it is for you. If that works for you. Oh, put the name in the red chat, Tina. Yeah. Do I know the person? Is my thoughts. Positive seller, I like that. Yeah, because you don't have to have no fancy thing. I always think about these meetups because I think about people that don't drink and then they go meet in a bar. Like it excludes a lot of people because there's a lot of people that do not drink. They used to be alcoholics and stuff like that. Okay, let's see who's gonna get it. Kathy, you got some Pokemon. Woo woo. Congratulations. Those will be shipping out in the morning. Yay. I knew you were gonna write that. Or you can send it to me if you don't want to red chat it. Yeah, I think about that because I have a brother that is in AA and you know, he doesn't go to anything that where they're, drinking or any of that stuff. So a lot of people do these meetups and they meet like in a bar and stuff. And I'm just like, a lot of people who drink, they don't want to go to that. who had problems, with it. Yeah. Oh, I don't know that person. And they're over here. Let me look them up. I'm following them. Oh, I know who they are. Yeah, it took me a minute. Yeah, it took me a minute. Thank you. Oh yeah, you've watched X amount of shows, so you've unlocked the Awake Club. Wake up! So there should be up at the top where the little crown is some type of rewards. Yeah. You have now been able to unlock it. So there's a couple of coupons in there for you. They should work. He has a good laugh. He has some great stories. That's cool. Yeah. How was your swim today, Bo? I think I gotta buy a new chair. My chair is just not comfortable anymore. Oh yeah, the quality of the stream is pretty good. I had to look at it. Oh, you played racket. I can't even speak. Racquetball. Oh, that's cool. How fun. Do you do the pickleball? You like playing pickleballs? You ran a show. Are you tired or are you all spazzed out? You had a show, you went swimming, you played. That's awesome. You just got home. Well, good. That keeps you going. That's awesome. He will go to Mexico and do lives. Oh, really? When he's there? Oh, that's cool. That'll be interesting. Yeah, if he keeps doing them. Good. How did it go? Did you do the shipping right? The weight. Like you remember to change it? Because it happens. It happens. Double check them always. Yeah, because you know how that goes. I'm so glad it all worked out though. I know. I'm like, when I have like an issue with, I've had it happen to me too a couple times where I go to run it and I'm like, there's no shipping weight. It vanished. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad that she was able to do that. And you get to experience the culture. Hello, Dawn. How you doing? A drinky poo. Nah, you don't know us anything. Now, but how many? Oh, that's what I was asking you. How many? You said you were new, so how many shows have you done so far? I thought you said like 4 or 5, right? I'll take the hug. Yes, Kathy. When's your next show? That would be a good hug. I already know. Yeah. What's up, Rice Man? How you doing? All right, I'm gonna go in the comments. No, I meant like since you started on Whatnot, you've only done what 5 or 6 shows, right? Or no, you've probably done more than that now. You're a good hugger. I believe that. Was supposed to be tonight, but I pushed it to Tuesday. Did you? Oh, you were sick for a minute? I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm glad you're better. Yeah, what up? What up? How you doing? You have a cold? Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Colds suck. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Whitney's Purpose. Where the hell have you been, girl? How are you? Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a minute. All the friends. Yeah, I love good hugs. Nice tight hugs. Well, I think we're gonna officially do a raid. I have someone in mind that we could raid that's a crack up. That's awesome. I love that. Hey Laura, how you doing? So I was thinking we could go and no, she's not on. I don't see her on. Yeah, she's not on tonight. I mean, she might pop. It's no, it's almost 2. She's not gonna pop. She has a show at 8:30 in the morning. Oh, look at her going on. Look at Spaghetti going on at 8:30. Are you guys following Spaghetti on Instagram? Yeah, you have been on a long hiatus. It was good to see you too, Don. Yeah, so Spaghetti's not on, but it Foster Friends. She has a show at 8:30 in the morning. I keep Yeah. She switches it up sometimes. She'll do either 8:30 in the AM or PM. That's her time, or 8:03 sometimes. Um Spaghetti Productions on Instagram. You should follow her. It's hilarious. Yeah, you're going to come back? Are you going to do shows? You don't think she doesn't? She lives by me. Yeah, we keep saying how we're going to do a stream together, but I'm like, I don't want to drive all the way there so late. So maybe one of these days we could do a daytime one together. That would be pretty cool. I am on Insta, same exact name. My name is the same across all platforms. Spaghetti Productions. This seller has been on for like 2 days right here. What's up, Mike? How are you? Yeah, mine is the same, but you can find all my socials on my website, darchivist.com. No underscore. You're good? Right on. Your Pokemon cards went out. They're on the way. You know how that goes with PWE. They'll get there in over a week. Hey, Mike, did you see me last night talk about the PWE I got back in the mail? This? And it was dated August 3rd, and I just got it back April. It was stamped April 6th. I don't know if you can see that. And then on this, see it? Yeah, that's crazy. I've never gotten one 8 months later. That's some snail mail. It went on the OG Pony Express. I don't know how or why. My only guess is this. When I looked at the address that it went to, it was this guy with such a funny name, and I think he's international, but he uses like a US shipper. He uses like a shipping forwarder, and I think he probably wasn't using their service anymore. Yeah, run, Forrest, run. When I saw the date, I went, "Are you kidding me?" So I opened it up. I'm like, "Oh, what is it?" So I used to do these envelopes. Sometimes I do the cards, and it has a packing list, and it has two Garbage Pail Kid cards. Yeah, they were matching ones. Whiny Winifred and Shut Up Sherwin. Remember when I did the Garbage Pail Kids? That was in the summer. Whoop, you can't see it because of the blur out. See, I can vanish in the woods. Watch it. If I put that other thing up here, I vanish. Yeah, so the guy's name was I won't say his name, but actually I'll say his name. It's kind of funny. Matt with a big deck. But I haven't seen him in a long time. Yeah, he had a great name. These cards have seen some things, yeah. So I really can't do anything with it now 8 months later. But see how you never know if someone wins a giveaway or you ship the PW if it's actually going to get there. So this is proof to show you that like I literally ship it. I don't know, you know. What's up, your perfect pair? How you doing? Yeah, it's crazy. I've never seen that. I don't know. All right, we're gonna do a raid. I was gonna raid Cammy, but I think she's about ready to go off. Give me a sec. I'm trying to find someone that doesn't have like a lot. Let me see. See. Oh my gosh, really, Tina? That sucks that you got scammed. At least you got your money back. Oh, and you got the box still 2 years later. You're reorganizing your what now? Oh my God, I have so much stuff. I'm sure that no one knows what that's like. It's crazy. Yeah, you buy shit and then you open it and it gets put in a box somewhere. Yeah. Oh boy, here's a dead stream. They realize that they can't do these shows, right? New inventory in the bin. Thank you. Yeah, you can't do that. You've been doing it for 10 hours. It's a lot sometimes. Relatable. Yeah. My thing is I'll buy stuff because I'm like, but I've been good this year. And I didn't buy for like last year, like 8 months. Um, I didn't buy anything on Whatnot for 8 months, but that doesn't mean I didn't buy anywhere else. Uh, I've been buying Christmas presents, so when it comes in, it goes into the area where I keep the Christmas gifts. Um, I just was like, okay, I'm at a point in my life where I have everything I need. I don't really need any more stuff. But I'm at the point where, okay, I have over 400 cameras. Am I going to use all those in my collection because I'm a collector? Am I going to use them all? Probably not. So I decided to keep 8 cameras and the rest I'm going to be selling because I just don't, but now I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to even cut it down more. I have a Canon, I have a Sony, and I have a Nikon. They're all professional grade cameras that I use for work. Um, you have a box of like 25 to sell. There you go. You think there should be a rage room for items you bought and thought was something else? You could. Oh, that's cool. Good morning, hey vintage chick. How you doing? Yeah, so it wasn't easy, Whitney. I just was like, or but now I'm like, okay, I just want to like for real, like okay, I got one computer, but I got like 3 laptops down here. I got 4 iPads. I just need to get rid of it. Yeah, cameras and accessories, yeah. The cameras, in my opinion, I will say this, like putting them here, I don't want to sell them for on here because the amount of money I could get elsewhere is just like triple. Yeah, and some of the cameras are really good cameras. So, um but I do list my stuff at other platform prices what the going is. Yeah, because why should I let someone buy it, like especially the cameras, like the camera, well you can't see them, but like some of the cameras behind me, I have one that's like $2,000 camera. I'm not gonna put it on here for $1,000. It's gonna be that. Yeah. But I have gotten good money for some of my stuff, so it isn't because I'm greedy, it's like I have money into it. So why should I discount that much? Some people do sell it for cheap and they don't research it, but that's on them, yeah. You have stuff still in boxes? Am I surprised? It's a dopamine hit, honey. It does make sense. It's a dopamine hit. Your brain loves it. Your brain loves it. Your brain loves it. Your checkbook and your wallet and your bank account do not like it. Yeah, it's an addiction. It's filling some kind of void. It's a habit. That's why the platform exists. We all do it, Kathy. Listen to Mike. He's right. Yep, it's a dopamine hit. Like, come on. All of us at some point, like, we're sourcing and we find the one dream item worth some money. It is like the casino and it's gambling, just like Pokemon cards. You are not alone, my dear. No shaming either, yeah. Because we all do it. But it's like Pokemon cards. I love opening a pack because what if I hit the big one, right? It's like a slot machine. Same shit. Yeah. No judgment because we all absolutely do it. But I'm always like fascinated. I love the brain and how it works. And I really like notice like not all sellers or resellers, but a lot of them have stuff and they don't want to sell it unless they could get top dollar. And then they end up with too much stuff. Tokes and Magos. Phil has such good names. Dragging a husband for a big fabric pick today. Says he doesn't really need. Yeah, you don't really need this, but your brain is telling you you do. Yeah, you be quiet, husband. You go carry it. Totes make goats would be a great whatnot. Kathy, that should be your name. If you're gonna change your name, there you go. Totes make goats. You should do it. I mean, it's better than Kathy pee up a tree. My problem is I just don't go live enough. And you keep, well, you have to learn some healthy boundaries. Yeah. Right. Mike, funny, huh? It has a story. Yeah. Or you're going to be on the episode of Hoarders. You know what helps me? You guys. Because, there are folks on like you watch Hoarders and there's like, they have some severe stuff. When I want to get motivated, like I will watch the show. Like I got to clean. But my house doesn't have like, only in my bedroom, like one side. It's just my clothes. I never put them away. I'm bad. You're the same. But just this is in my space. But it's like too much. It's like a little clutter. I'm over it. I like sometimes I'm like, I'll just go donate it all. And then I'm like, God, that's a lot of money to donate. I better just sell some of it cheap. Yeah, but I am redoing my whole like the Bay store. I'm redoing my whatnot store. Yeah. It's like crafting. You buy all this. Yeah. You could open up a craft store, some of you. You love watching the Midwest cleaning guy on YouTube. Oh, I don't know who that is. I used to love to watch the organizers. They like to purge. Like, why do we collect certain things? I don't know. Some people like to collect because when they were a kid, they didn't have it. And it's the dopamine hit they get when they actually get it, but then they never do anything with it. And I know a lot of people relate to that. Yeah, you craft with, right. Yeah, see, I so like me, I notice this thing is like I do this thing, it's kind of weird, where I'll buy something and I'll use it and then I I like forgot I bought it and I buy it again. And then I have two of them. But like little stuff, paints or whatever. Not you. You want to sell everything that's not nailed to the floor, right? When I see old Star Wars, I go bonkers and you mean to resell, but you end up keeping it, right? Yeah, none of us we're not alone. Yeah. Your mother-in-law, wait. Yeah, because they moved. So and then when you realize it, then it's like, whoa. Yeah. You bought a clock. I can't find the nails. I'm going to have to go buy more nails. So true. It's so true. Yeah, that's my thing. I'll buy like two things and then cuz I'll forget that I bought it. You're in purge mode. You have too much stuff, closets are packed, garage is full. So the garage in my house is off limits. That's the man cave. So I have nothing in the garage. I have two sheds, but I have one shed technically because the other shed is boxes. Yeah, we don't need much stuff to function. Hello, FP. How you doing? I shipped your order last this morning. It's on the way, and I put in a. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I put in an extra goodie for you. But before I forget, I gotta remove something. So you buy another one. Do you do that, Tina? I'm trying to think what else. Okay, I'm gonna try some. Let's see if this worked. It still didn't do it. Okay, I'm gonna refresh. I just had to check. Yeah, I don't know why it says less. You were a minimalist, Mike, before whatnot? No way. Really? I will admit I bought another spatula that I didn't need because some of them are still packed from October. I laugh because it's relatable. The struggle is real. Yes. No way, Mike. So now it's opposite. No, I will always discourage people from overbuying because I think it's not a healthy habit. Yeah, I will always do that. Because I mean, I'm a seller and I'm selling in my streams. So, yeah. These are all my friends for a long time. Yeah, we always talk about this, don't we? It's funny, though, how much shit we acquire. All right, who's going to fess up and say they have 5 or 6 boxes they haven't opened? Kathy already did, actually. You can't stand clutter? No. The ones you told me about last night? No. All of your boxes, mine are too. I actually mine are all open now. They're cleared out. I don't have time to watch it right now. I'm doing this catalog job, but I'll try. There's some other ones I'm doing first, and then I will. Except for the 17th. Yeah, that was a. What is the one? White Lotus. I'm watching this Colt one right now. I gotta finish. What's up, Christels? You wish it was only 5 or 6. Okay, items were just stuff. Now I have attachments to a lot of these items. Which items, Mike? The Star Wars, huh? Oh, they're open but not put away or sold yet. Yeah. Oh, three. Oh, of White. Is it on season 3? I'm not going to Texas for a May 3rd meeting now. Asian decor. Oh, is that what you collect? Yeah, some of the Asian decor is so beautiful. You know what I collect? Like, kind of? Well, I don't collect anything anymore. I used to collect glass, color glass. I sold my whole collection and I had a beautiful one. And I collect orange glass for a long time. I think I only have like 2 pieces left. But I went into paperweights, not little paperweights, art glass paperweights. Yeah, and a little bit of milk glass. I like some milk glass in my kitchen, but I don't want that shit no more. Yeah, I just don't. You used to have a mason jar collection. Oh boy, yeah. Your volume is down. Oh, well, you can hear me, right? I mean, mine's kind of high. Yeah, there's so many good shows on right now. What were we watching tonight? Well, we did music videos and then oh, we were watching that serial movie. I forgot what it's called. And then I was like, I gotta do my show. Was it decent? We just saw the Minecraft movie. I told you guys about that. It was good. It's funny. But it was a theater full of unsupervised kids who were going wild and yelling and screaming. So you missed a few of the lines, but it was still, yeah, it was funny though. It made it kind of funny. My son was annoyed. He did not like it. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, they did a good job with it. Jack Black is a funny guy. I used to like be like, how do people not like him? He's so funny because he's so goofy. You've been watching Wheel of Time series? What is that on, Mike? I love how theatrical he is, and he gets into the role. Like you feel the character on Amazon. It's good. I know. I added all the shows everybody told me about. They have good movies in there. Absolutely. Oh, it's a TV series. I think my husband's watching this show. Yeah, I think he's watching this show. But Jack Black is awesome. Yeah. I actually loved Jack Black when he was in Tenacious D. I saw him in concert. Yeah. He has some of the songs are pretty graphic and vulgar and dirty, but that's what makes it so good. Yeah. Yeah, he's a pretty funny singer. Like he's pretty good. He's very talented. School of Rock, remember that? Yeah. My kids are annoyed right now because in the Minecraft movie, all the kids at school, they'll be walking, they'll be like, chicken jockey. Yeah, it's really funny. That's all they say. That was a thing from the Minecraft movie. I was trying to think of the movie I really liked him in. He's been in a few pretty good ones. Oh, you know what he's filming right now? They're remaking Anaconda, and he's going to be in it. I don't know who the other cast is. They're filming it. Yeah. Can you imagine him? And because he's probably going to have some kind of theatrical like part. He's going to be singing in it. Anaconda. Don't want none unless you got buns, hun. He's going to do the rap. I know. It's going to be hilarious. I wonder if like is it Ice T? I think was in it with him. Oh, for Minecraft. Okay, so like in Minecraft, it was good, but you know who's in it is the actress that played from American Pie, not Stifler. You know Stifler's mom. I say not Stifler, but that's our Amanda. There's a part in there with her, and like some of the things they say is like very adult. Yeah. So if your boys are young or not, I forget. I think they are. So, but the kids were so loud in the theater we couldn't. I don't think it's rated R. Nobody's doing anything dirty. It's just like adult. I think your 14-year-old is probably okay because the kids probably are saying worse stuff at school. But they don't cuss. I don't think there's any cussing in it. Yeah. It's more like a flirtatious. Yeah. And then what's his face? Jason Momoa's in it. And she makes a comment, like you've seen it already, the pre trailer. There's a comment that probably, like, it was over my kid's head, and he's about that age. It went right over his head. Yeah. I was like, oh, good. I forgot what she said. It was something like, yeah, I'd let you stick me anytime or yeah. The kids go crazy in it. It's kind of annoying. Yeah. Like the kids in front of us, I told you guys, they were filming it with their phone and I told them to put their phones away. Because I don't care. If they would have been all quiet and low with the phone, I don't care. But their phone was so bright in the theater and they were holding it way up. Yeah. Your son would ask to explain it. Your daughter would be like, I know what that means, mom. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't looked at, is there crazy videos like on YouTube? I'll have to look. So it was definitely like if you go to a theater on the weekend, expect it to be a bunch of kids screaming. Yeah, and the kids were throwing. I told you they threw the cup of shit. They threw their food all over. It was bad. Yeah, it's okay to have fun, but like that behavior, a lot of the kids in the front was, and these kids in front of me, they looked like they were about 6 to 8 years old. Yeah, they were. Oh yeah, 100%. They were dropped off with like maybe like a seventh grader. Which and the movies didn't like come in and check. They should have, because the kids, they were out of control. And then there was a back group of kids like in the far back corner and they were screaming so much that this girl was like, "Would you guys just shut up?" Because it was too much. Well, they only had 3 employees. Yeah. I thought my son was like getting ready to walk out. He didn't really want to go to that. He doesn't like that kind of, it's too overstimulating. Yeah. He's a teenager. Um, a young teenager. I don't usually say the age on here. But he's a young teenager. Big time. Oh, big time. Still is. Loves it. Love Jack Black. Yeah. And no, it wasn't a big deal. Because we were well behaved, Mike. I mean, listen, what? You sneak in with the girls in the movies, right? Or you meet some boys, whatever, right? It wasn't a big deal. We kind of behaved, right? Sneaking into the next movie and stuff. Two for one, right? But we weren't like, I mean, some kids were, but I, from all the friends I had, yeah, they would meet and go, meet some guys. Yeah. But we weren't like throwing our food and shit in the theater. Yeah. Oh, there was always some perverts in there, Kathy. Don't mistake it. It wasn't always safe. But our parents could drop us off knowing that, you know, it would be okay. What's up, Faith? How you doing? I have stories about the movies. I won't repeat them here. Yeah. But now the kids, they're making TikTok content, they're making YouTube content, and they're making crazy shit happen and they're filming it for views. So, yeah, everybody knew everyone. Yeah. No, it was always pretty good. There was always a pervert or two in the movie theater, though. I do too. We go to one, oh, really small. We have a little town over here and we go to their theater. It's the best. Usually there's hardly anybody. Like if it's got 250 seats in the theater, there's probably like 8 people in it because it's not a known theater. So when we went to see Minecraft there, it was a third of the way full and it was so loud. Yeah, I took my daughter to the Taylor Swift concert movie, and that was actually pretty chill, but there was some kids like that in the back screaming. I was like, "Oh, come on." I mean, we're watching a movie. Yes, it's a concert, but that's yeah. Oh, your college hat from 1920. Wow. I've had a couple people actually that knew me from Whatnot. Mhm. In my antique store. They're like, "Hey, is your name D?" And I'm like, "Who wants to know?" Yeah, there was another seller that saw me in my thrift shop. And she's like, I was kind of nervous to come up to you. I was like, well, I'm a regular person. You should have came up and said hi. I haven't seen her on here. She's very nice. I don't think she's doing shows no more. I said, well, next time you see me, come and say hi. But I don't go there that much. Yeah. When I lived in a small town, it was great. Never full. That's cool. Have you gotten people to recognize you, Bo? Yeah, because I guess, I don't know. What? Well, you said you're on the other platform. Do you go live there? Oh, I said, have you ever had anybody like recognize you from the platforms? You have? Yeah, so you go live on the other one? Because it's crazy how many people live around like between us. You haven't been to the theater in a while? I barely go. I fall asleep in the damn theater, Mike. Mike, I went to a concert. I went to the 21 Pilots and I fell asleep. Well, they were playing. That's because the chairs, they were like in a suite. I had streamed the night before and I slept for 3 hours. And so, yeah. So we were in this VIP thing, and they had these chairs that were recliners, and it had a massager in it. And I turned the massager on, I couldn't turn it off, and I fell asleep. But I fell asleep for like 10 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I spent some big money on the tickets. It was great. I fell asleep technically the Aussie band. It was so comfortable. Plus, we had food and everything. We love 21 Pilots. It's our favorite. Yeah. They're coming back on tour. Well, we like 21 Pilots and Ghost, but we went to my daughter and I do. She saw him in Houston, and oh, that's awesome. Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Um, yeah, their concert was so good, but they had a band, I forgot the name of it, that appeared before them at the concert. So I kind of crashed. I crashed out, but I finally got that damn massage. I couldn't turn it off. It wouldn't go off. And then finally there was a girl that came around and gave us like snacks for free. That was like part of our ticket thing. And I'm like, how do you turn this chair off? You have? Okay, they all try to friend request me, and I'm like, sorry, I'll accept family. Yeah, definitely. I had a couple people on Whatnot friend request me on my personal, and I had to block them. I don't need to tell them why. I just that's my private. I don't accept friends on that one. Just my cousins. Yeah, it's you can picture me turn off. Well, I just feel like that's really yeah, that's not. But my Braille page doesn't have my real name on it, so he got you James Taylor tickets 1 year, and we couldn't stay. Oh no, that sucks, Kathy. You have to. I mean, you guys, if you know, you know. I have to always be safe, and some of you know. Mabel, what are you doing here? So I never want to drop that here, but if you know, you know. I don't take any. I don't fuck around with that. Maple, I took a clip when you were showing your feet. You were so funny with your Daiso shoes. They were so cute. Yeah, I'm gonna sell videos on my Whatnot. Yeah, I'm gonna sell videos of the feet. I wonder if they'll ban me for that. Do not buy them. 59.99. I'll give you half. I've seen him a few times. He's your favorite. James Taylor, I love. They were like they were kind of like Crocs, right? Massaging. Yeah. No, I'll just put them on onlywhatnot.com. Yeah, I bought the domain. I should. That would be funny. Onlywhatnot.com and then have it directed to my Whatnot. Oh, they probably bought it. We do need the t-shirts. All my friends are on Whatnot. Yeah. Have you guys seen the shirt? I only run on Whatnot. 10-minute great, 5 hours. Oh my God, no, right? Too long. Yeah, there you just have to have healthy boundaries when it comes to that. Like I think like the only person on my Whatnot is someone Kathy P is on it, but she's family. Yeah, that's it. What's up, Texas Bounty Hunter? But we go way back. Yes. I know it's but I'm really not on there that much anymore. And my sister, yes. It'll be 50 today. I wish it would be 50 here. I'm tired of sweating my ass off. And it's not even summer. But we'll get some cool weather in a couple of days. Yeah. Damn, that's chilly. But it's good because you can clean the garage. You had snow 4 days ago? It's crazy. It was hot here today. Hey, Rabbit Hole, what's going on? I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you? I know you always come in and say hello. I appreciate that. 10 minutes. You're always spring cleaning in April. It's a good time to do it. Ugh. Yeah, we're all complaining about 80, 85, and it's 100 and plus degrees. Oh my gosh. No AC in the van? Girl, that's so hard. I lived in Lake Havasu and I didn't have air conditioning. I had pleather seats. It was the worst ever. Next on the list. Yes. You'll get it. Yeah. It just, you got to deal with, when we were kids, remember when we didn't have air conditioning and it sucked? I don't know about you guys, but we did not have central air at our house. And, oh, dude, we were used to it, I think. We dealt with it. Yeah. My mom would have a fan in the window. The window would be up. You didn't buy a leather house. Yeah, don't buy right. You don't. Yeah, the house. I was gonna say 1960. Yeah, we were fine. I know my kids the other day. My daughter said, "Mom, can we turn the air on?" And I'm like, "The thing said 78. It really wasn't that hot in here." And I'm like, "No, because we're gonna have the air on this summer. You can handle it." She's like, "But it's so hot." And I'm like, "You're wearing sweatpants. Go put shorts on. Go put some shorts on." I don't have any. I said, "Well, you're wearing thermal sweats or whatever." 78 is too hot for me. I'm okay with it because it does stay cool in most of the house. Yeah. But yeah, was it yesterday? No, today it was a little bit hotter and I turned the air on for a little bit. So I got the house like to 74 and it stayed like that through the evening. Yeah, in the winter they were short. Like my son, he literally is always in shorts. Yeah, and it drives me crazy because it's cold. I'm like, put some pants on. He's like, Mom, I'm okay. I don't need pants. He had it on 72, but it was 48 out. You said no. He had the heater on. Yeah. In Denver, all the boys would wear shorts with a sweatshirt all winter. Yeah. Yeah, see, we don't really have a winter here. Yeah, we don't. We technically really don't here in Cali. Unless you live like in the area near, up towards the mountains where they get snow. But even then, they don't get a ton. Yeah. A northern, is that what? Yeah. But like, kids, and I remember this being a teenager, is in the summer we'd have sweatpants and a hoodie on. Yeah, no shirts. Oh yeah, they never want to put a jacket. And we don't have like heavy duty, like my son, he doesn't have any heavy duty jacket. I just bought him a nice, like kind of water resistant, like lightweight jacket. But he only wore a few days. Yeah, he likes wearing shorts and t-shirts. But I'm that same way. Like I could travel across when I worked in sales and I had to travel, like literally live in my suitcase. I always traveled wearing flip-flops and a t-shirt. And then I would end up in like I remember going to the East Coast all the time. It'd be like a damn blizzard. I went to Minnesota and they were having like I landed and it was a blizzard and I had flip-flops and a white t-shirt and like just some blue jeans. And I get off the plane and my cousin picks me up because I'm gonna hang out with her and then she takes me to the hotel. She goes, "Oh yeah, of course you're from California." I go, it's not cold. Like I'm not out in the cold. I'm going from the plane to the airport to the car. But I had to change. I had to put shoes on, but I was fine after that because I run hot. What's up, lady shopper? How you doing? I don't want to travel anywhere because I don't feel like buying a coat. Yeah, exactly. Just be naked because you are the naked maple. Yeah, Kathy, East Coast so different. Yeah, you went on. Oh, you're on a rabbit hole because you're here. Go do a show. You're gonna go live right now. Are you going live right now? Yes. Okay, maybe we'll raid you. Okay, go live. We'll raid you in 5 minutes. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry for your loss. Now you're sweating. Just go live and I'll look. I got my phone right here to raid you. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. There's no words. You're the second person I've heard that lost their mom this week on whatnot. Yeah, and actually tonight, I don't know if she passed away yet. My best friend, her auntie, um, I don't know if she died yet. She'll probably call me. Yeah, you're welcome. I was oh, okay, I'll tell you the story that I was starting to tell. I used to, when I first started traveling for business, I worked for this lady and I was flying to Boston. You lost your mom last year, Mike? I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it's it's unimaginable. Like I still have my mom. I know I'm super lucky, but I know that, I don't know how long I'll have her for. Yeah. Each day is, I'm lucky. Yeah. Yeah. I love her. She's having some health problems right now, so um yeah. You can see how when they change and they get older and fragile and forgetful. Yeah, it's sad to see that, but it is the circle of life. The part we don't like. Yeah. But being Italian, I don't know, she's pretty determined and such a pain in the ass. Sassy. Yeah. But like in a good way, I say that, because we're pretty close. You can send it. Yeah, so I was flying to Boston and it was winter and I had a carry-on and I had my suitcase checked. Somehow, and I didn't have any business. I was going right, literally flying there. I had an hour and a half to go to the airport to the hotel, basically drop my luggage off and go. So I was kind of dressed, but not dressed for the meeting. And they lost my suitcase. They lost my suitcase. So I had no clothes. I was wearing flip-flops and a white t-shirt, but I had like business slacks on and no jacket. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I have an hour and a half to get to whatever, to this meeting." So I get to the hotel. I get off the plane. There's no luggage. They're like, "We don't know where it's at. We'll try to find it for you, and then we'll have it delivered to your hotel." Okay. So then I get to the hotel and I'm like, "Do you guys have like a Walmart or something around here? Because I need to get something." It was like a middle of nowhere town. All they had was Walmart. So I run to Walmart. I've got like 30 minutes at this point, and I'm like, they have nothing that's kind of dressy, and I'm just like, oh my god, what am I doing? So they ended up having like, thankfully I had like black, um, like slacks, and I had the other shoes in my carry bag, my nice dress shoes. So I was ready that way. Got lucky. I found a trench coat, a black like navy, really nice wool coat. I'm like, that's what I'm getting. I got that and then I went. Anyway, it turned out they lost my luggage. I never got my luggage back, so I had to get a bunch of money. It was a pain in the ass. So I had some nice suits in there. Yeah. But it was freezing. I ended up having to go back after the meeting and buy more clothes because I had to go from Boston, I had to go down to Florida, and then I had to go back to New York because they had me scheduled to do these sales calls with our sales reps. It was pretty wild. So I didn't have, it wouldn't made no sense to fly all the way back home. So I literally, my company is just like, basically buy whatever you need and don't worry about it. Because I said, well, I could pay for it with it. They said, nah, buy whatever you want. I was like, okay. Shopping spree. I did that all the time. So after that trip, I literally, because the next trip I did, they lost my suitcase again. But I did get it back. They delivered to my hotel. Um, but after that, I started taking clothes in the carry and start dressing for the meetings just in case. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Becca's mom's gonna live longer than us. She's in her 80s. That's awesome. That happened to you. Went to the store and got a dress. I had to give a keynote speech and I was late. The Jay's had one's like, oh gosh. Hey, Brainiacs, how are you? Oh yeah, the AI of your, yeah. A bit of the take to get it off. Oh gosh, yeah, because of the ink, and you had to do the talk with the ink on it. Yeah, I had to do a state, that one. The second time when the suitcase got lost, all my work stuff was in it, and I had to give a presentation in front of a ton of people, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I just made it work. Oh, it got all over your face. Oh gosh, and you can't get that off. Oh, things in threes. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry for that, Mike. It does. It's true. Things in threes. You used to travel a lot. You not had your. What are you bragging? Seems weird. I think it's coincidence. I do. Yeah. Sometimes it does happen in families. It's heartbreaking. My real good friend, their family lost the most immeasurable. I mean, the pain. I. It's like what you lost right there, your cousin and your sister. And is that between your mom too? That's a lot. Okay. That's a lot. And it's okay to be sad about that for sure. There's no words. That happened like one of my really good friends across the street from my house that I grew up with my whole life. Her mother had lost her mother, her father, and her brother all within 24 hours of each other. He was like a brother. Yeah, Nani, who died first? Oh, Nani died. Poppy died first, Grandpa. Nani died like less than 24 hours after. And then Uncle Johnny died 24 hours later. And guess what? December 23rd, December 24th, and December 25th. Christmas is now, Maria's now gone too. She just died. It's been a few years. Yeah, they all died. I can't, and she was never the same. Very depressed after that, which you would be too. All she had was another brother that she wasn't really close to. Yeah, but her brother, Uncle Johnny, was the best. I loved him. Yeah, and her Nani and Poppy were amazing. They were this cute little Italian couple. Yeah. Yeah, they were just I knew them my whole life because they were like neighbors, but they were family. Everybody thought I was related to them because we're both Norwegian and Italian. So, I look like my friend Michelle, her daughter Maria's daughter. Yeah. I mean, and but the threes. And then I don't think I had anybody like in my but I have noticed that, you know, in threes. I know. It's weird, right? Your grandma, Seiko. Is that what you called your grandma? Grammar? Yeah, I was just trying to think like I think in a lot of people that I've known, oh, your grandpa. Oh, grandpa. Yeah, it is like that three thing. And I haven't seen threes in a while. So I hope I don't see any soon. Cuz like in my family we have a few my mom, she's 85 and she's diabetic. She's having issues with her feet, poor thing. Yeah, we have to do this emergency thing for her, so I'm hoping that it'll be okay. Yeah, I didn't call my sister tonight to find out. But sometimes you gotta wait. I like a hurry up and wait kind of thing. But I still see my mom being like 90 something, so I think she's got a few more years. Yeah. Yeah, she's a diabetic and it's hard for her to take care of her feet. She's having a lot of problems with her feet. So we have to like kind of help her a little bit more now. Yeah. Because I can never imagine like putting her in a home or anything. I told her if she didn't behave, I told her because we joke around, right? I told her if you don't behave and follow the doctor's orders, we're gonna have one of the brothers put you in a. You're gonna wear because you're gonna wear a diaper and they're gonna change your diaper. She's like, oh hell no. She just laughs. Yeah, that's what I tell her. But she's had some issues with her feet being a diabetic. There's like complications with that. She would. Very Italian. Yep. Yeah, you got to move. But she's been having like problems with her feet that like I didn't when I went and saw her, I knew her foot was like really reddish, like real, and I was like she was walking weird on it and I was like, "Let me see your feet." She didn't like no one see her feet. And I said, "Let me see. Do I need to help you wash them or something? Or like massage them?" You couldn't even touch them. But she wouldn't let me see them. And so she has like a little bit of gangrene on her foot, which is very dangerous. So they're going to do this procedure where they flow some oxygen on the toe, otherwise she could lose it. Yeah. And I'm like, what are you doing? I think 'cause she forgets. Yep. Yeah. So she could have her. So hopefully that procedure works, or she will have to get an amputated toe. It's very serious, man. And anybody's a diabetic, you got to take care of your feet. But when you're not moving, all that blood flow goes to the feet, so it's not circulating, and literally your foot will die. Yeah. And if that happens, it won't be much. I'm realist. It wouldn't be long where she wouldn't be around because she wouldn't make any movement. She wouldn't be walking, and then that would be worse for her body. Yeah, but she's had a lot of neuropathy pain, but I think this contributed to a lot of it, sadly. So now we just wait. I'm waiting for my sister and that doctor appointment. Hopefully it's real minor, but I didn't get to see her foot or I would have. It's like the second toe next to your big toe. Yeah. Yeah, that would so hopefully and it's not a big spot, but it's you know, those kind of things are life altering. That happened to my friend, her husband, and he had a black spot on the top of his foot, and he's a diabetic, and he thought it was like a mole, and it didn't hurt or anything. And so, like a year later, he went to the podiatrist, and while he was at the podiatrist, he had a heart attack, and he flatlined and all this crazy stuff, and then he had flip flops on because they were going to check his feet. And when they saw his foot, they're like, "What the heck?" Anyway, he had gangrene on his foot for a whole year. It was just in one spot, but they cut it out and he was fine. But he had to change his lifestyle completely. Yeah, because he's a super foodie. So he totally did. He lost a lot of weight and everything. And it's been about a year. It's been about a year now, I think. Yeah, that's good, Kathy. Yeah, always take care of your feet. That's kind of like the first thing they teach you when you go in the military. Take care of your feet. Oh my gosh, really, Mike? Damn. You had a friend fall from a tree? Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. That's really sad. How's he doing? Good? Tall guys. Yeah, that has to be like you have neuropathy. Yeah, you got to keep moving. You got to move, make yourself move, do walks. I don't know a ton about it. I just know what the result is. Yeah, well, I hope it doesn't. It's been a year. He's figuring it out. Yeah. Did he get a what do you call it? An artificial limb? Hey, Diamonds and Henna, how you doing? He did. Yeah, and that's probably painful too at first. Okay, we're gonna actually do a raid. I love talking to you guys, you know that. Yeah, it's been a nice chat. Yeah, the truth of it is we've all been through things. We're still gonna go through things. We're gonna even go through more things. And we're all still here and keep pushing through it. Yeah, I appreciate you sharing, because personal, private stuff, and you felt comfortable here. So, yeah, I'm glad for that. Yeah. Yeah, we all got shit going on. But we're going to have more going on. Like, I know I'm going to wake up in the morning and I'm going to find out one of my favorite aunties died. And even though I haven't seen her in a few years, it's like, I'm so bummed about that. She was a funny ass chick. Mm, thank you. I'm glad. And life goes on, life goes on. And she was the type of person to, like, thank you. She was the type of person to just be the center of the life of the party, and always so much fun. And I hope she didn't pass away yesterday, because that would be my best friend's mother and her sister both dying on the same day, 20 years apart. Yeah, I hope not for their family. But it doesn't matter. Day apart. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully not. Are you walking and stuff now, Kathy? Are you moving around? I've been trying to. All week I've been walking a lot. I've been trying to move more. Because I'm at a computer a lot, or so I'm trying to get moving. Yeah. I think I walked a lot this week. It's tough. Yeah, one of my friends, she had it really bad. Well, that doesn't count. Get out and go for a walk. Go in the mall, do something. Yeah, you've been trying to sit down. My mom says the same thing, Kathy. Well, I walk around the house. I'm like, it's not the same, Mom. It's really not. All right, we're gonna raid Bo. Whoops. I didn't mean to go here. We're gonna raid Bo so I can go to bed and sleep in. Maybe I'll sleep in. I don't want to be woken up to movement is the best. It's what my mom used to say. It's true. Yeah, my mom, she always says, "Well, I move here, and I mom, it's you got to get out and just walk." And it's hard for her because she has issues with her hips, and so I tell her, and it's hard for her to be balanced, so she might fall down the stairs. So I tell my brother can help her down there, and I said, "Go to the end of the thing that day, and then come back, the end of the sidewalk, and then the next day walk to the neighbor's driveway and back." I tried to get her to go for a walk a couple of times. She just can't do it. And I said, because when you become bedbound, that's it. It's going to be, you're going to be really uncomfortable. And I'm very real with my mom. I really appreciate that she is open to that. Some people are like very stubborn. Yeah, use that treadmill. I know. 15 minutes, yeah, 20 minutes, get that heart pumping. Actually, and you guys, if you guys don't know this, like if you like to exercise, no one likes to really, but it's a choice, like to exercise to be fit. But like Amazon has a bunch of workout channels that you can like watch and exercise. There was a couple I liked. Yeah, but I don't like to exercise at home. I'd rather be out. Or TikTok has those channels. Uh, and no saying, "Oh, I like to eat, but I like to do fitness sandwich in my mouth. That's my fitness." I know, so you can go bike. I know, I want to ride my bike so bad. It's just been, you need a shed. I mean, you could get one. Well, I hope you sell everything at your show. Okay, let me fix something here. All right, you guys. We're gonna split. We are gonna split. I hope everybody has a good one. Okay? I absolutely appreciate all of you. So here's our raid out screen. Good night, sweet dreams. We're gonna go check out Bo. She's sort of a new seller on Whatnot. Love you too, Kathy. She's sort of a new seller on Whatnot, and I helped her the other day. So I've inspired her to go live every day for a year and sell 5 items. She's gonna go live every day for 1 year and sell 5 items. I think she's on day 3 or 4 now. All right, friends, here we go. I know it's back.